Well, I thought since we talked about dandelions and lawns that I would share this experiment that we're doing, which is the yarrow lawn. So where I live, it's super dry and there's not a lot of water. And when we bought this place, it's this huge lawn. And we're trying to use less and less water. But I like soft ground to walk on too, you know? So it's like figuring out what to do about that. And a lot of they're rewilding your lawn is kind of like something that's grown in popularity. Yeah. But a lot of those rewilding lawn stuff, like I see a lot of it come out of the UK, and it's like they're using very plants that really still need water. Like I've seen clovers and self-heals and violets and etc. That just doesn't work here as a lawn that needs very little water. So we're doing a yarrow lawn. And this has been a big project that especially my husband has been working on. I should not take full credit. So he took this big section of the lawn, and first he dug up all the sod and all the grass, and then he seeded in pounds and pounds of yarrow. Wow. And then he had to meticulously water it for a very long time. It took a while to germinate and get started. And this year was kind of the year of is it going to work? And it is coming in really beautifully. And so the idea is that we'll have this soft lawn that we can walk on and enjoy. That has other, we have plenty of dandelions growing in here. We do have some clover. We have mullein. So there's lots going on there. But then we'll have the yarrow, and we'll keep it mowed. So we aren't going to have a meadow. Right. Because this is this is a space that we use a lot in terms of having picnics and that sort of thing. So we want the lawn, so we'll keep it mowed, but it's just so beautiful. I don't know if you can come down with me, but little patch of it here. And now I get to boast that, how many yarrow plants do you think are here? 20,000? Yeah. So quite the yarrow, but it's kind of an ongoing experiment, and haven't really shared it much with folks because we're just waiting to see if it's going to work. But if it does work really well and it gets established and ideally takes very little water, then we're going to implement that in other parts of the lawn as well.
So the way you came about this was the whole rewilding the lawn situation. You're all of these other plants they desire a lot of water, whereas yarrow doesn't. Did you all think of this? Was this one of your ideas to do the yarrow?
It did come into my mind as an idea. Wow. But then I looked into it to be
has anyone else done this?
Yarrow lawn, yeah. So we found more information about that, and and we still, there's mallow growing, so there's still different plants in here. But we're hoping the yarrow will be the biggest one, because it thrives here. And yarrow is a very popular or common plant around here. And so really hoping for that.
Section right here. Yeah, just looking at it, if you didn't tell me it was a yarrow lawn, I would just think it was a regular lawn.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
When you look really, right now, all those little tiny baby yarrow, if you look at them close, they're pretty cute. Those little baby yarrow leaves and everything. They're just so beautiful.
What a neat idea.
Yeah.
It's a very herbalist thing to do.
Yeah, and then I can talk about yarrow.
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe when we get back inside.
That sounds good.